Meath v Kerry McDonagh Cup.jpg. That elusive Joe McDonagh Cup victory is getting closer and closer, but at Pairc Tailteann today Meath came up just short again as they were edged out 0-16 to 0-18 by a Kerry side that have secured their status for 2019. Meath's place in the Joe McDonagh Cup is now hanging by a thread following a fourth defeat, but they suffered plenty of hard luck when going down to a Kerry side that had beaten them by 16 points in February. A harsh dismissal for Alan Douglas late in the first half, a blistering shot from James Kelly that struck the crossbar, two fierce drives from Gavin McGowan and Jack Regan that were scrambled clear, and a last-second flick from Sean Geraghty that sailed over the bar rather than under it. Very little went Meath's way. Leading by 0-8 to 0-6 at the break, it was Kerry's third-quarter dominance that proved decisive as Meath went from being 2 points up to 7 points down and chasing the game. Meath did launch a late recovery to close the gap to 0-14 to 0-18, but were denied a goal when Regan's close-range free was stopped on the line. When Joey Keane closed the gap further, Meath went close to salvaging a draw, but Geraghty's flicked effort cleared the crossbar as Kerry survived. Both sides looked nervous in an error-strewn opening half, and scores were difficult to come by, with 6 of the first 9 coming from placed balls. It was Kerry who opened the scoring in the third minute with Shane Conway on target after James O'Connor was fouled, but a minute later Meath were level when Adam Gannon pointed, and after Paddy Keneally was fouled he recovered sufficiently to give the hosts the lead for the first time from the resultant free. A Conway, 65, and a disputed point from Jack Golding, which the umpire didn't raise his flag for, restored Kerry's lead, 0-3 to 0-2. Keneally restored parity before Douglas picked up his first yellow card for a high tackle on Mikey Boyle in the 18th minute. Goalkeeper Martin Stackpool converted the free from his own 65-metre line to level it up for the fourth time, and that trend continued with Keneally, Free, and Brian Murphy, from inside his own 45-metre line, trading scores. A massive score from Keneally was followed by an equally impressive score from Keith Cogan as Meath opened up a 2-point lead, 0-7 to 0-5 for the first time, but then Douglas saw red when he picked up his second yellow after a shoulder challenge on John Buckley to leave Meath down to 14 men after just 28 minutes. The Meath response to that setback was to pull 3 points clear with James Kelly lofting over, but Kerry pulled one back before the break through Brendan O'Leary to close the gap to 0-6 to 0-8 at halftime. However, after the resumption, Kerry pulled clear with points from Padraig Boyle, 4, Shane Conway, 2, Brandon Barrett, 2, Daniel Collins and Mikey Boyle, moving them 0-16 to 0-9 clear. Cogan hit Meath's sole reply in that spell, while Kelly also struck the crossbar with a brilliant effort. Trailing by 7 at the end of the third quarter, Meath settled again and played some neat hurling, hitting 5 of the next 6 points with Keneally, 3, 2 frees, Joey Keane and Regan on target to make it 0-14 to 0-17 with 66 minutes gone. Another Conway point from a placed ball pushed Kerry 2 scores clear, and while Meath almost grabbed a goal with Regan having a free saved, they were clutching at straws. Keane closed the gap to 3 again, and when Geraghty saw his late chance sail over the bar, it left Meath down and out as Kerry celebrated survival. While for Meath it is down to a crunch game against Laos next week, Kerry, Martin Stackpool, 0-1 free, Sean Weir, John Buckley, Brian Murphy, 0-1, Brandon Barrett, 0-2, Daniel Collins, 0-1, James O'Connor, Jordan Conway, Brendan O'Leary, 0-1, Davey Griffin, Mikey Boyle, 0-1, Barry O'Mannies, Jack Golding, 0-1, Padraig Boyle, 0-4 3 frees, Shane Conway, 0-6 2 frees, 2 65s. Subs: Shane Nolan for Griffin 49 minutes, Daniel O'Carroll for Golding 59 meters, Tom Murnan for Weir 64 meters, Maurice O'Connor for Conway 66 meters, Stephen Lean for Jay O'Connor 73 meters. Meath, Shane McGann, Shane Brennan, Sean Jarrety, Dara Kelly, Joey Keena, 0-2, Damian Healy, Keith Cogan, 0-2, Gavin McGowan, Alan Douglas, Cathal McCabe, James Kelly, 0-1, Paddy Keneally, 0-6, Referees, Stephen Morris, Adam Gannon, 0-2, David Keneally. Subs: Neil Heffernan for McGowan 49 minutes, Jack Regan 0-1 for Healy 53 meters, Sean Quigley for Jay Kelly 55 meters, James Toher for McCabe 59 meters, Colm O'Mealoid for Gannon 64 meters. Referee: Shane Hines Galway.